It's September 2025, and there are a ton of amazing games you can play right now on mobile devices, and even more that are coming soon. There's a few games that everybody always talks about: Delta Force Mobile, Arena Breakout, Warframe Mobile, Bright Memory Infinite, and even Valorant Mobile, which is very close to finally releasing. I'm extremely excited about that. Now, in today's video, I'm not going to talk about any of those games because they're already too obvious. You would have expected them on this list. Instead, I'm going to talk about 10 amazing games that are either playable right now or will be in a couple of months, and you might have not known that are without a doubt in the list of best and most fun mobile games of 2025. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Leave a like if you do, subscribe for some more mobile gaming content just like this, and let's jump into this. So, the first game that we do have to talk about is a game that's kind of obvious. I know, it's Rust Mobile. Yes, this game will be playable in a couple of months, and the reason I'm including it on this list is maybe you didn't realize you could play it so soon. They're gearing up for the very first closed beta test in early November 2025, and I'm telling you about this now, well in advance, so you have time to sign up on their website and get access. It'll be available for both iOS and Android devices, and 30,000 total players will be given access, so answer the questions carefully so you get your best shot at being picked. Maybe exaggerate a little bit so it looks like you enjoy Rust more than you actually do. If you don't know anything about Rust Mobile, it's easily one of the most intense and unique survival experiences you'll ever have on a phone. Just like the PC version, Rust Mobile drops you into a brutal open world where everything wants to kill you. Other players, wild animals, even the weather. You start with nothing but a rock and a torch, and you're literally naked. And from there, it's all about scavenging, crafting, building, and surviving. Expect base raids, alliances, and some of the most chaotic voice chat moments you've ever heard. This is going to be the ultimate mobile sandbox survival experience. Next up is Subnautica. In case you've been living under a rock, Subnautica released a little while ago on iOS and Android, and it actually is such a fun game. It's one of the few mobile titles that truly nails the feeling of an actual deep-sea ocean survival game. You crash land on an alien ocean planet, and from the moment you touch the water, you're just sitting there in awe, looking at your screen. The underwater world is amazing and beautiful, with glowing coral reefs, shipwrecks, and massive terrifying creatures hiding in the deepest depths. You need to collect resources, craft gear, and build your underwater base while trying to figure out the secrets of the planet and stay alive. It's actually pretty tough out there. They did such an awesome job bringing this game to mobile. It's so immersive, has so many unique mechanics, and it just looks so good, dude. Like, it's a true AAA title, and it's just leagues above so many other mobile survival games out there. I understand a lot of people out there might not even want to bother since this game is $10, but I think this is one of the few mobile games that's actually worth the price. It really is an amazing game. The third game on our list is Goat Simulator 3 Multiverse. Now hold on, I know you're gonna look at this and be like, Goat Simulator looks like the dumbest game ever. Why would I ever want to play this? But trust me when I say this, I played the original Goat Simulator way back in the day, and this is just such a ridiculously goofy game, it's entirely worth checking out. The Multiverse is a brand new update released just recently where you have alternate dimensions with everything from a medieval goat kingdom to a disco planet. You can summon tornadoes, teleport across maps, or even become a wizard goat with a staff that shoots fireworks. It's insane, dude. NPCs can now talk to you, and overall the game is optimized a lot more now, especially on Android devices. You can play with friends in multiplayer, and it's just the craziest game ever. I love it. I love taking a break from all these competitive multiplayer games on mobile and play something fun and goofy. And you're really not gonna find a better option for that than Goat Simulator 3. Continuing forward, we have Destiny Rising. This game just released on August 28th of this year, and it is the first true Destiny game on mobile devices. We've been talking about it for a while, and what's more impressive is it's not just a re-release of an old Destiny game from PC and console, it's a brand new game with new maps, new characters, and a whole new storyline. This sci-fi shooter-looter was built specifically for mobile devices with both first-person and third-person modes, PvE campaigns, 6-player co-op strikes, and competitive PvP arenas. It has a brand new storyline set set in an alternate timeline after the Dark Age where you play as Wolf, a customizable light bear navigating a fractured solar system alongside familiar faces like Ikora Rey and Iron Lord Yolder. You have mobile exclusive maps like Haven and Jiangxi, each with dynamic environments, alien threats, and intense mission types. And overall, it's gotten great feedback from players so far. In fact, even the die-hard PC and console players who say mobile games aren't for real gamers are actually saying how good this game is, which further proves why you should be playing it. But we gotta continue on, and the fifth game on our list is Ark Mobile Ultimate Edition, and this is one of the biggest and best open world survival games ever made on mobile. If you played the original Ark Survival Evolved mobile back in the day, you'll remember it was fun, but it was limited. Just one map, fewer creatures, and missing a lot of the PC and console content. Well, now that's all changed because just recently, Ark Mobile Ultimate Edition was released, and it brings the entire Ark experience to your phone, including the original island map, plus every major expansion: Scorched Earth, Aberration, Extinction, and Genesis Parts 1 and 2, with the final expansions rolling out by the end of 2025. Ark has over 150 different dinosaurs and creatures, and you can build massive bases, explore dangerous biomes, and take on every boss fight from the whole franchise. Fan favorite community creations like Ragnarok are in this game, and I should also mention they optimize performance a lot for mobile devices. All in all, it's an amazing game, and that's all I can say about that. Sixth, we can't forget about the latest game to run another testing phase right now as we speak: The Division Resurgence. Yes, this game is not dead. I know a lot of people thought this game was gone for good when it was like a year with no updates from the developers, but they just recently announced a new technical test that started on September 9th. Now, obviously, if you didn't get selected for it, you're not going to be able to play in this test, but I have no doubt in my mind, considering they're finally deciding to kickstart the testing phases again, there will be many more tests we'll be able to play in the later months this year. I, for one, will be on top of it, so if you want to play the next technical test or closed beta or whatever it's going to be whenever it happens, subscribe so you can hear about it before everybody else. The Division Resurgence stays true to the idea of The Division, a series by Ubisoft that blends stealth, a captivating story, and even elements like extraction. It's tactical, chaotic, well optimized, and it will be a great addition to the many mobile games that we already have. Next up is Farlight 84, a game that isn't new per se, but they just recently released a new update that's got everybody talking. This update is huge because it finally added a fully overhauled first-person mode, and it completely changed how the game feels. Farlight 84 has always been a fast-paced, hero-based battle royale with jetpacks, crazy weapons, and over-the-top mobility, but now with first-person mode, it's way more immersive and intense. In fact, some people are even saying it's the next generation Apex Legends Mobile, now that Apex Legends Mobile has obviously been taken offline for a couple of years now, and it doesn't seem like High Energy Heroes is coming to global anytime soon. The devs reworked the gunplay, tightened the controls, and improved the audio so you can hear footsteps and gunfire more clearly, and even updated the maps like Nextara with better visuals and performance. You have tons of heroes, weapons, and customization options, lots of different vehicles to choose from and fight with, and overall, it's a fantastic mobile game and absolutely worth checking out. The eighth game on our list is Hitman Absolution. This is an interesting one because it hasn't been released yet. It will be very soon, but it will cost some money, $15. Obviously, we don't know how well it will play on mobile devices and if it will even be worth $15, but I am optimistic because the game looks really cool and is a welcome change compared to all the other mobile games that we have right now. From what we've seen so far, this is going to be a full premium port of the original Hitman Absolution from PC and console, not some watered-down mobile spin-off. That means you're getting the complete single-player campaign with all of Agent 47's stealth, disguises, and creative assassination opportunities intact. It's supposed to have updated touch controls, customizable HUD options, and controller support, which is a huge plus, and it will be available for iOS first with Android soon after. If they can keep it optimized, make it look like the original game on PC, and have good touch controls, it will easily be one of the best releases of 2025. Getting close to the end, we cannot forget about what could easily be the biggest sleeper game on this list that no one saw coming, Weltkrieg 1 Firestorm. This is the world's first World War I themed first-person shooter built entirely for mobile, and it looks really promising. I don't know what to tell you. If you like gritty trench warfare, chaotic infantry rushes, and massive tank battles, all optimized for your phone, this might be the game for you. You can choose from different soldier classes like Assault, Medic, and Sniper, each with their own playstyle and team role, and then jump into objective-based matches where you're fighting over control points in huge war-torn maps. The game is very much inspired by the Battlefield series, so expect large-scale combat with vehicles and that constant push and pull between teams. I know it doesn't look like a AAA game right now, but this game has made a lot of progress. It's made by a small team, and they're still in early testing phases, and I really think this game has massive potential to be one of the most exciting FPS games on mobile. Definitely have this one on your radar. And finally, the last game you should absolutely be trying out in 2025 is Subnautica Mobile. This is an anime-style third-person tactical shooter developed by iDream, and it's one of the most unique competitive games you will be able to play on mobile later on this year. The craziest thing here is you can actually switch between full 3D third-person movement and literal 2D movement, like Paper Mario, basically, where you can stick to walls, or you can just be a little piece of paper running around the map, dodging bullets whenever you want during a match. Think of Valorant Mobile, but with these wild and unique movement mechanics that make it so different from every other mobile game out there. I know the aesthetic might not be for everyone with all these anime girls and stuff like that, but if you look past that, the gameplay looks incredibly complex and competitive, and it would be the perfect option for someone who likes these super competitive mobile games like COD Mobile, PUBG Mobile, Valorant Mobile when that game comes out, you know, Delta Force, Arena Breakout. I could go on and on, right? They had a closed test between late June and early July of this year, and I'm guessing the next test is happening pretty soon, so definitely be on the lookout so you can play this game later on this year. I, for one, will definitely be hopping online. And with that, that's it for today's video. Those were 10 different mobile games that you should absolutely be trying out in 2025. Some cost money and they might not be worth it for you, but most are free. And I mean, like, if they're free, why not try them out, right? You can always delete a game if you don't like it. But I think it's pretty safe to say that most of these will stay on your phone for a really long time because they're a lot better than most of the other games that you can play right now. Aside from, you know, the obvious ones like Delta Force Mobile, Arena Breakout, those games are still pretty much the best of the best. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please take a second and leave a like and subscribe for some more mobile gaming content just like this. And I will see you guys in the next episode.